6'3",
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Alperon Şengün, and it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless of your previous season win, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism. Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Sinks that one from the post.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Dort grabs the miss. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Thompson finds Brooks. Holmgren with the block. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Over Green. Williams misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 feet out. Brooks with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the inside. Green. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Green from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams.
VA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And it's Brooks missing. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Williams. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Van Vliet against Dort. Floats one up. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The deep 3. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 7 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Green. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Outside for Dort. 4-3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Again, Green missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Rockets trail by 8. Thompson outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Green. Dort with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Green. To the paint. The layup off target.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release. A bit of an adjustment on the layup.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Eason's checked in for Thompson. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Green in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Holmgren with the block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
It's Şengün, high post. Here's Eason. Counted from distance.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
They get it again. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
With the teardrop. Van Vliet misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And here's Caruso outside. And another three from Oklahoma City.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Rockets trail by 14. Now here's Van Vliet. 17 points in his last outing. And stolen by Holmgren. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
For three, it's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. Down by 15. Last time they met was in Houston.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Caruso. Şengün with a steal. Eason inside, working on Williams. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Şengün. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Here's Williams. Finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the shot's good.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Houston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Şengün with it. And the deficit down inside single digits. Şengün's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Wallace. Off target with the 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Shoots over Wiggins. Eason, pass to Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Thunder in 2nd.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Green. Wallace outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Smith passes to Thompson. Going inside. Good on the shot.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Caruso. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Caruso. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, he's got 10 to get back on track. Out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So, on the floor for Houston, we've got Smith. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. It's tipped! Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a 34-point game against Indiana.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Thompson finds Eason. Out to Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from 14. 4 on the clock. Here's Eason. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 5. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Joe on the wing. Whitmore defending. From deep. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is where Joe is at his best, sinking jumpers from distance.
Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Whitmore. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson with a steal. Outside Whitmore. Smith with it. Outside Whitmore. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Looking at lineups around the league, Greg, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Wiggins passes to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Van Vliet. Taking it inside, SGA.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Van Vliet.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Holiday is checked in. Williams on the wing, defended by Thompson. They get it back. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to spin move.
Rockets foul.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Thompson. And Tate is subbed in for Whitmore.
Substitution for the Rockets. Steven Adams.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Whitmore's checked in for Tate.
13 fouls.
So it's Oklahoma City now.
Substitution for the
9-point game. Williams misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And I like that. I mean, a smart move by Smith with the pump fake, shaking up the defender and helping him to draw contact.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Hartenstein. This one for 3. Unable to get that one.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Holiday passes to Smith. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter. Thunder leading by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Adams a screen. Holiday finds Adams. Back to Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Rockets.
He's off in first. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Lou Dort in for Caruso. Sengun checked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Over to the wing. Smith against Williams. From the high post. Holiday passes to Smith. There's the 3. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Line for 2.
First free throw is good. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Holiday. And so he hits both. And Houston has possession, trailing by 8. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Outside for Green. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. For Oklahoma City, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Rockets trail by 10. And here is Green. Şengün, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Green for three. Holmgren against Şengün. That one doesn't drop. The Thunder have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Dort with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two. These are his first free throws of the game. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
That one drops for him.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Green's got 6 points.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder leading by 8. Dort outside, pass to Williams. Cans it. With nobody near him. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
Here's VanVleet. Here's Adams. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Williams taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
To take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. In the 3rd spot, Oklahoma City.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
The free throw drops for Williams.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
VanVleet. Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Good on the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Alperen Şengün. Shooting one.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Williams in the post. Brooks defending. Here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range. The Rockets have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Dort, the pass to Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got 20.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And it's Green off the drive.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Green's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Left side, Williams. Rockets with a rebound. Green up top. 8 points in his last time out. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Van Vliet. Oh, got that one up quick. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Dort, the pass to Williams. Over Brooks. The kick out to Williams. Right side, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one is off. Rockets trail by 8. On the wing, Brooks. Williams defending. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Thompson with a lay-in. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Pass to Williams. From 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. And the Thunder lead by 8.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Green. Here's Şengün. Offline with a 3. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Eason finds Brooks. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. Rockets trail by 7. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Rockets ball.
Green, 11 points in the game. Green fires it down off the drive.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Dort, the pass to Williams. It's tipped, and there's the call on Jalen Green. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Dort hits them both. And stolen by Williams. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome to half.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the low 30. And guys, let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Rockets trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Aaron Wiggins out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Holmgren in at center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And that one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic a couple years back. Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. Eason, pass to Şengün. Clock at 4. Outside for Green. No good on the triple. The Thunder shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, trains the 19-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Houston with another miss.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from Ray.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Green with a screen on Dort. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Looking to win the run, Şengün. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Williams from long range. Rebound by Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 12. Eason, pass to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. Eason with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. And Şengün, throw it down.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Let's go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Van Vliet against Dort. The three. And that one's good. Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 12 points.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. That one goes in.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside for Green. Now here's Şengün. And there's a 3-second violation. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And a change for the Rockets. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Williams. Takes the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Caruso pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Here's Williams. Poke loose. Caruso outside. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. True on the 14-footer. Wiggins has got 7 points. Rockets trail by 12. On the wing, Green. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Şengün. The 3-ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Wiggins finds Caruso. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Williams on the wing. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Green with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Thompson scanning the floor. Count that bucket. Give him 8 points now.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Williams. And Houston will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Brooks. Eason's checked in for Thompson. And Whitmore subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Pass to Holmgren. And here they come. By himself. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And pushing the pace and going all the way. Some explosive energy from Smith on the fast break.
SGA takes it himself, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brett?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years. and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch, that's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Here's Green. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hartenstein with it, guarded by Smith. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot, screen by Holmgren. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Adams with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Pass to Eason. And here's Whitmore. Yep, count it. Whitmore's got his first 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Caruso outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Caruso's got 6.
A solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Green, the pass to Smith. Inside. Eason finds Green. The 3. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. And scoring with a play inside is Smith. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires, high post. Rebounded by Green.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure don't want him taking that kind of shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
To the middle, Adams, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Outside Whitmore. Smith in the high post. Clock at 6. Pass to Green. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Joe. He's got 5. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tries to break his ice. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the wing on the left. From deep, Holmgren gets the 3 ball to go. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside, Green. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Just an intelligent play there from Green. Leading the defense with that great pump fake.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Green. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
We've got church. You've got the noise. Let's hear it.
He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Van Vliet's checked in for Green. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Whitmore. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. "17-foot shot on the way." The Rockets pull it in. Outside Whitmore. Buries it from three. Now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Joe. They get the rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back comes Houston in transition for the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Rockets lead by 1.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now slow.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-6 run. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams, the pass to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Now here's Adams. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 25 points and counting for him. They have... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm... assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Smith. Whitmore is out there with Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the 5. Here's Van Vliet. Adams a screen. Deflected! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Smith against Wiggins. Pass to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Whitmore outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Wiggins left side. A clear look for Hartenstein. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Here's Whitmore outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Wallace, guarded by Van Vliet. Wallace outside. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. The kick out to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Rockets trail by 11. Van Vliet with it. Watch by Wallace. And it's slammed in by Adams.
I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a surprising threat on the pick and roll, but Adams can catch the ball and finish through traffic.
Wallace outside. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Van Vliet from the arc. Drops in the 3.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Wallace outside. Wiggins outside. Now Caruso. Whitmore defending. Launches a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Whitmore. Shoots over Caruso. Eason inside. Working on Williams. Right side Whitmore. Back to Eason. In low. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now it's just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From the elbow, it's hauled in by Houston.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Whitmore goes in. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Lou Dort comes in for Caruso. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Allie, thank you. Van Vliet outside. Fires the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Green covering. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Down low. Here's Adams. It doesn't go for him.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Lets a 3 fly. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Green. Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, talk about a quick first step. Green just blows past defenders.
Thunder leading by 3. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in the second half. Adams with a screen on Dort. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Pass to Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong,
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
and they've made their decision, the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's checked in for Oklahoma. First one at the line is good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Şengün, a screen on Holmgren. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, not too many guys want to get in Şengün's way when he's moving with purpose.
Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. Now Holmgren from behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Adams, the pass to Green. Adams with a screen on Williams. Green in the post. Williams defending. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
We've got futures.
And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Williams. Over Green. And there it is for him. Williams has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Şengün. Now Adams. Back to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Over Green. Again, Oklahoma City.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Williams with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Right wing. Gilgeous Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson passes to Adams. And it's Thompson penetrating. Holmgren with the block. Caruso outside. Off the mark there with a 3. For Houston, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Şengün got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. To the wing, right side. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Rockets. Here's Williams. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He can't get the first one.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And no luck that time either. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And here's Caruso outside. Sinks it from distance. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open. How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
And free throw, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Here's Green. Green rising up.
And demonstrating how fearless he is. Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Van Vliet finds Adams. Body.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Jalen Green. 3rd personal foul.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Houston making a change here. Brooks is checked in.
Once again.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And we've seen him do it in finals games. Van Vliet loves to a big spot. Wants to be that guy.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. From deep, Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And he buries it.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. Forcing foul. At the line for 2, Chet Holmgren.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
They get it back. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
15.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Shay, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.